All of you can type your attendance now. All of you, please turn on your video. Joel and Shanif, please turn on your video. Okay. Then in our previous class, we have discussed about division of fraction by another fraction, is it? And
We
I
had a
have
homework.
given some homework for you
Yes.
for completing before 8:30. Did you complete it?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. Then what is the product of, division, what the answer when we divide 5 1 by 6 divided by 9 by 2? 5 1 by 6 divided by 1 by 2 is? What's it? Page number 45, last one. Division of two fractions. That is, there is a mixed fraction and a improper fraction.
Improper fraction.
First, we have to convert our mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Then
Yes.
what will we get the answer as? What is it?
31.
First of all, we have to convert 5 1 by 6 as an improper fraction. Then what is the improper fraction corresponding to 5 1 by 6? Ashwin, please replace your name.
31 by 6. 31 by
Okay,
6.
it should be 31 by 6, and then we have to multiply this 31 by 6 with the reciprocal of
9 by 2.
Then what is the reciprocal of 9 by 2?
2 by 9.
2 by 9.
Is 2 by 9. Then we have to find the product of 31 by 6 and 2 by 9. Then what would be the product?
62 by 54.
Is it 62 by 54?
Yes.
Yes.
54.
So it is.
Yes.
It is it. Then I think you are all familiar with the division of fraction by another fraction. Okay.
Yes.
So in this chapter, what was our chapter's name? Fractions and decimals, is it? Our chapter's name is fractions and decimals. For that, first we have started with what is fraction and how will you add to fraction or subtraction of fraction. And after that, we have discussed about different types of multiplication of fractions and its of representation and what's it, and multiplication of fraction having same denominator, multiplication of fraction having different denominators, and so on, and some related problems, and then value of the product. Okay, then do you have any doubt in the session fractions, multiplication and division? You can ask now. The half portion is completed, that is the fraction part is completed for this chapter. Now we have to discuss about the... Yes? Yes, you can ask now.
It's a improper fraction and simpler formula.
No. If both numerators and denominators are multiples of any particular number, we can reduce it. In either case of improper, proper fraction. That's not matter. Okay. If numerators and denominators are multiples of a particular number, we can change it or we can reduce it. Okay. Any other doubts? You can ask now. Do you have any other doubts? You can ask now. Latecomers, don't forget to mark your attendance. Page number is not matter. I'm discussing about the starting. That is from page number 29 onwards. Page number 29 to 45. Do you have any doubt among them? Okay, Harinand, please.
Miss, another try this in the 7 divided by 2 by 5 in the 2/5
ഉം.
അതിലും കൂടെ ഇൻറ്റു ചെയ്ത് അതിന്റെ ആൻസർ 7/7 കൊണ്ട് ഹരിക്കുക വേണ്ടത്.
7 divided by 2/5, is it? So while dividing a whole number by a fraction, first we have to replace the division with the multiplication. Multiplication with the reciprocal of the fraction. What is the fraction here? Here the fraction is 2/5. So the reciprocal of 2/5 is 5/2. So we have to multiply 7 with the 5/2. That is 7 into 5/2. Then what is the product of 7 into 5/2? 7 into 5 is 35. And then the denominator is 2. So it is 35/2. Okay. Okay. Then any other doubts?
മിസ്സേ,
Yes.
ഏത് വലിയൊരു നമ്പറിനെ നമുക്ക് മിക്സഡ് ഫ്രാക്ഷനിലോട്ട് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
Yes. Any improper fraction can be changed to mixed fraction, not proper fraction. Okay. Any improper fraction can be changed to mixed fraction, not in the case of proper fraction. Improper fraction means if the numerator is greater than the denominator. Numerator is greater than the denominator, we call it as improper fractions. Such improper fractions can be converted into mixed fractions. Okay. Okay. Any other doubts? Any other doubts? Okay, latecomers, don't forget to mark your attendance. So, using this concept, there is an exercise 2.4 is given for you. There are 4 questions in exercise 2.4. Can you see that? That is page number 46.
മിസ്സേ,
Yes.
ഇവിടെ നല്ല മഴ, അതുകൊണ്ട് ഹെഡ്സെറ്റ് എടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ഒന്ന് വീഡിയോ കോൾ ചെയ്യണം.
Okay, okay. Then in exercise 2.4, what is the first question? There is 6 questions given for you to find the division, that is division of whole number by a fraction. We know that how will we divide a whole number by a fraction? For that, we have to multiply that whole number with the reciprocal of that fraction. Is it? The first question is 12 divided by 3/4. So, for dividing, Adira, are you listening here? Okay. Then, for finding the answer of, what about others? Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, മിസ്സേ.
Please secure
Yes,
internet
miss.
connection. Okay. Then, in page number 46, exercise 2.4, in first question, you can see that there are some questions given for you to find the division. That is division of a whole number by a fraction. You know that how to divide a whole number by a fraction, but that we have discussed in our previous classes. For dividing a whole number with a fraction, first we have to find the reciprocal of that fraction and then multiply the reciprocal of that fraction with that whole number. That is, here the first question is 12 divided by 3/4. Then what we have to do here? 12 divided by 3/4 is placed by 12 into reciprocal of 3/4. What is the reciprocal of 3/4?
4/3.
It is 4/3. So 12 divided by 3/4 changes to 12 into 4/3. Okay, like this way you can find all the answers. That is, in the first one, the case is division of whole number by a fraction, and in the second question, you can classify the reciprocals as proper fraction, improper fraction, and whole numbers. How will you find the reciprocals? The first one is 3/7. What is the reciprocal of 3/7?
7/3.
7/3. Is 7/3 is an improper fraction?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Why 7/3 is an improper fraction?
Numerator is
Because the numerator is greater than the denominator.
Yes, that's it. The numerator is greater than the denominator. So 7/3 is an improper fraction. Then what about 5/8? What's the reciprocal of 5/8?
8 by
8 by
5.
5.
8 by 5.
8 by 5.
Is it improper, proper, or mixed?
Improper.
Improper.
And
Improper.
Improper.
Then you can see the third one, that is 9 by 7. What is the reciprocal of 9 by 7?
7 by 9.
7 by 9. Then what about 7
7
by
by
9?
9.
Which type of fraction is 7 by 9?
It is
Proper
proper fraction.
Proper fraction, is it? Okay. Then, like this, you can find the others reciprocal. First of all, Aradhya, do you have any network issue there? I think the others are fine. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Aradhya, please check your internet connection. Okay. Then, similarly, in question 2, first of all, you have to find the reciprocal of the given fractions. And after finding the reciprocals, you have to classify it into proper, improper whole numbers. Okay. Then, in the case of the sixth one, what is the reciprocal of 1 by 8?
8 by 1.
8 by 1.
8 by 1.
8 by 1 is an improper fraction, proper fraction, or whole number?
Whole number.
It's a
Whole number.
Whole number.
8 by 1 is 8 itself. That's why it's a whole number. So, like this way, you can find the other answers also. Okay. ആരാധ്യ മോളെ മോളുടെ ഇന്റർനെറ്റിന്റെ പ്രശ്നമാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ബാക്കിയുള്ളവർക്കൊക്കെ കേൾക്കാം. ഒന്ന് നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് ഒന്ന് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് കണക്ഷൻ ഒന്ന് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ദെൻ ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഞാൻ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ജസ്റ്റ് എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. ആൻസേഴ്സ് ഒന്നും പറയുന്നില്ല. നിങ്ങളുടെ ഹോംവർക്ക് ആണ്. അതിനകത്ത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഡൗട്ട് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്ത് തരികയാണ്. മോളൊന്ന് നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് കണക്ഷൻ ഒന്ന് സെക്യൂർ ആണോ ഒന്ന് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യൂ. Yes.
നമ്മള് ഈ 12 ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ 3 by 4 എന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
Yes.
അപ്പൊ ഈ 3 by 4 അതിന്റെ റെസിപ്രോക്കലിലേക്ക് 4 by 3
4 by 3.
ഈ 12 4 ഇൻറ്റു ചെയ്യണം.
Yes. We know that how to multiply two fractions or a whole number with a fraction. While multiplying a whole number with a fraction, first we have to multiply the whole number with the numerator and then replace the denominator as same. Okay. Okay. Then similarly in third question, you can see that there is some question to divide a fraction by a whole number. Division of fraction by a whole number. We have studied about how to divide a fraction with a whole number. How will you divide a fraction with a whole number? First of all,
Adding 1.
We know that every whole number can be written in the form of a fraction by putting its denominator 1. So, the reciprocal of every whole number should be 1 by that number. So, multiply for the division of 7 by 3 with 2, how will you write it as in the form of reciprocal multiplication? We have to divide 7 by 3 with 2. Then what happens?
2 by 1
ഉണ്ട്.
is 1 by 2.
Aradhya, you just leave the meeting and then rejoin. I think the network issue is there.
Headset വെക്കാമല്ലോ മിസ്സേ.
Yes?
അല്ല ഹെഡ്സെറ്റ് വെച്ച് നോക്കുന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ.
Okay. Do you have any sound problem? Am I audible clearly? Okay. Then it's raining here. That's why there may be some interactions, influence in sound. Okay. Then we know that how to divide a fraction with a whole number. So for Shanif and Vasdev, please turn on your video. And for dividing a fraction with a whole number, we have to convert the whole number as a fraction by putting the denominator as 1. Is it clear?
Yes.
So you can find the answer of all of them. In fourth one is very easy. That is division of a fraction by another fraction that we have just studied. In every division, we are only changing the second number. That is the number which we have dividing with its multiplication as its reciprocal. Okay, so you can do this as your homework, exercise 2.4, page number 46. Mark as your homework.
Fourth one.
Fourth one also. First one, second one, third one, and fourth one. The four questions are 4 types of division of fraction that we have studied. In first one, it is division of a whole number by a fraction. And the second one, it is the reciprocal. And the third one, it is the division of a fraction by whole number. And the last one is the division of fraction by a fraction. These are all we discussed, and I think you are all familiar with all these concepts. Okay. Okay. Then you should do as your homework before next Sunday. That is August 15th. Before Sunday, all of you need to complete this homework. Without completing this homework, I will not allow you to attend my next class. Okay. Okay. Then, yes, you can write it in your notebook. Then, I have already told you that our chapter was fractions and decimals. In this chapter, the fraction part is over. Then, the remaining part is decimals. What is a decimal? Did you heard about decimals?
Yes.
Yes, what is the decimal?
Yes, miss.
Don't know.
I think you are all familiar with decimal numbers, is it? Then can you give an example for a decimal number? Can you give an example for a decimal number?
10th.
8. Is 8 is a decimal number?
1.5.
10. Okay, is 10 is a decimal number?
വെറുതെ പറഞ്ഞ സർ.
Okay. While writing a decimal numbers, there should be a decimal point, is it? What is the decimal point? It's just a point, is it? Just as told us that 10 is a decimal number, then we can write 10 as 10.00. Is it? Is it here? You can see a point here. This is known as the decimal point, is it? This is the decimal point in 10. The number before decimal point is 10 and the number after the decimal point is 0. If I am just changing the decimal number for it, the digits after the decimal point as 0.01, is this a decimal number?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, miss.
You can see in your textbook, page number 46, there is a table given for you. There is a table given for you. You have to complete that table. Latecomers, don't forget to mark your attendance, and all of you please turn on your video. In that one, there are some numbers given. First one is 253.147. Can you read it as 253.147?
No, one.
No, 147.
Should be 147, is it? So, first
That would
number
be
is 253.147. 253.147.
കഴിഞ്ഞ കൊല്ലം പഠിച്ചെന്നാ തോന്നുന്നു സർ.
Okay, I think you are all familiar with the decimal numbers. Then we can read it as 235.147, not 234.147. After the decimal point, we have to spell it as each numbers, that is 147. Okay. Then there are some blanks given in that table. Can you fill that table? In this number,
Yes,
that
miss.
is 235.147. How many hundreds are there? How many hundreds are there?
2.
200. You know that the decimal values, the place values, is it? Here, the number in ones place is 5, tens place is 3, and hundreds place is 2. That's why there are 200s are there. Then what about tens? How many tens are there?
3.
3 tens. It is 253, not 235. Then now how many tens are there?
5.
There are 5 tens are there. Then what about ones? How many ones are there?
3.
3.
3.
In the right hand side of this decimal point, it should be 1 by tens place, 1 by hundreds place,
100 place.
1 by thousands place, etc.
Thousands place.
Is it? Do you know about them?
Yes, miss. പഠിച്ചതാ.
I think
Yes, miss, പഠിച്ചതാണ്.
the place value of decimal numbers also. Then what is the number in the place of 1 by tens place here?
1.
1 by tens place number is 1. Then what about 1 by hundreds place?
4.
4. Then what about 1 by thousands place?
7.
7.
7. Okay, then the number in ones place is 3. A number in tens place is 5, and the number in hundreds place is 2, and also the number in 1 by tens place is 1, 1 by hundreds place is 4, and 1 by thousands place is 7. Similarly, there is another example given for you, which is that the number in hundreds place is 6, and the number in tens place is 2, and the number in ones place is 9. Also, the number in 1 by tens place is 1, and the number in 1 by hundreds place is 9, and 1 by thousands place is 2. Then what should be that number?
629.321.
It should be 629.321. Is it? Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
You know how to find the place value? Here the place value is given. The number in hundreds place is 6, and the number in tens place is 2, and the number in ones place is 9. So it should be 629 point. There should be another numbers in the place of 1 by 10, 1 by 1000, 1 by 100 also. Then what's the number in the place of 1 by 10? It is
3.
3.
And in the place of 1 by 100, it is 2. And in the
2.
place of 1 by 1000, it is 1.
1.
So our number corresponding to this place value is 629.321. Is it? Is it? So you can write in your table, that is, there is a blank space given for you, that there is a number given. We have to find the number given as corresponding to the place value. In this case, the number is, yes? Yes, you can ask now.
എഴുതി.
Can you see the screen perfectly?
Yes,
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 ma'am.
miss. Perfect.
Okay.
Yes, miss.
Afras have some problem in seeing the screen.
മിസ് ഇവിടെ ബ്ലാക്ക് കളർ
മറ്റൊന്നും കൂടി പിന്നെ ഓണാക്കാവോ?
Okay, I'm just stopping and sharing it. Can you see
ഇല്ല
now?
മിസ്സേ കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ലായിരുന്നു.
Can you see now? Okay, I think it's
Yes,
about
miss.
Afras. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay, then the number corresponding to the second place value is 629.321. Then what about the third one? In the third one, there is also place values are given. Then how many hundreds are there?
0.
Zero hundreds are there. Then what about tens? How many tens are there?
4.
4 tens are there. And what about ones?
3.
3 ones are there.
3.
Then how will you write it as? The number in hundreds place
43.
is 0. And the number in tens place is 4. And the number in ones place is 3. So
3.
043. Is it same as 43?
Yes.
Yes, because there is no need to put 0 before any number. Then putting this 0 before any number having no use. That is 043 means 43 itself. So our number before the decimal point is 43. Then what about the number after the decimal point? How many?
1 and 2.
1 by 10s are there? 1 by 10
1.
are there? How many?
1.
1. Then what about 1 by hundreds?
9.
9 1 by hundreds. And how many 1 by thousands?
2.
2. Then the number corresponding to these place values is 43.192. You can fill it as your fill it in your textbook. The place number corresponding to the given place value is 43.192. Okay. Then in the fourth one, the number is given and we have to fill the number or the digit corresponding to the hundreds place. The number is 514.251. Then how many hundreds are there?
5.
It's 5.
5.
Because
5.
our number is 514. Is it 514.251? Then there is 500s. Then you can write this blank space as there are 500s present. Okay. How many hundreds are there? 500s, because our number is, what's our number? 514.251. So here is the number in the place of 100 is 5. That's why here is, how many 5s are there? 500s are there.
Miss,
Yes.
phone charge cheyanai.
Okay, okay. Then what about the next? The next number is given as 236.512. Is it? 236.512. Then the number of hundreds is 2 and we have to find the number of tens. What is the number in the place of tens place here?
3.
It is 3. Then how many tens must be there?
3 tens.
3
Yes.
tens.
We can fill our
3.
as the blank space as 3. There are 3 tens in 230.512. There are 3 tens are present. That's why we can fill our table as the number of tens is 3. Okay. Then what about 724.503? Here, how many hundreds are here?
700.
700.
How many tens are here?
2 tens are here.
Then how many ones are here?
4 ones are here.
4.
Then how many 1
Four.
by tens are here?
0. 5
1 by
5
tens.
5 5
5. Then how many 1 by hundreds are there?
0.
Then what about the number of how many thousand? 1 by thousands?
3.
Then we have to fill the number of hundreds, number of ones, and 1 by 100. That is hundreds. We can call it as hundreds, not hundreds. It is hundreds. Okay. You can see the difference in their spelling. Hundreds and hundreds.
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Okay. There is a TH present. There is a th sound. Okay. Then how many hundreds are there?
2.
How many hundreds are there? 729.503.
Miss Katakikote.
How many hundreds are there? 100.
100. 7.
1.
700. Okay.
7.
Then what about how many ones are there? Number of ones.
4. 4 4.
Then what about hundreds? Hundreds.
0 0 0. 0. Hundreds അല്ലേ?
Hundreds. Or 1 by tens. Sorry, 1 by hundreds.
0.
It will be 0.
0.
Then fill your table as first one is 7 and the second blank space is 4 and the third blank space is 0. All of you please complete your table.
Mr. Complete Edu.
Okay. Then what about our next number? Our next number is 614.326. 614.326. Then how many hundreds are there? 100. How many hundreds?
6.
6. Okay.
2 2.
Tens are there?
2.
1 1 1.
1.
The number of ones?
4.
4 4 4.
4. Then
4.
what about the number of tens? 10th.
3.
It's
3.
Then what about the number of
2.
hundreds?
2.
ഒന്നും
2.
കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
Then what about thousands?
1000. 6
6.
Then the numbers we need to fill are tens, and thousands. Then what is the number corresponding to tens?
3.
Tens,
3.
tens, not tenth. It is
1. 1.
1 1.
It is 1. Don't get confused with pronunciation, okay?
Yes.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. The number corresponding to tens place is 1. And what about tenth? That is 1 by tens place?
3.
3
3. And what about 1 by thousands place or thousands?
6.
Thousands?
6.
6. Okay. Similarly, in another one, the place values are given and we have to write the number, the corresponding number. Which are the place values we have given?
Hundreds, tens, ones.
100
place
times
it
1.
is 0 and tens place it is 1 and ones place
1.
is 0. And about 10 place it is 5 and 100 place it is 3 and 1000 place it is 0.
0.
0.
What about that number? Then the what?
10.530.
10.530.
10.530 or 10.53 itself, is it?
0 പറയണ്ട.
That's we are going to do.
0.
That is, in this case, according to our place value, the number should be 0, 0, 1, 0.530. Is it? Is it? The place value is given as like this. So the number before the decimal point, we know that there is no use when we put 0 before the number. ഒരു ഡെസിമൽ നമ്പറിലെ ഫസ്റ്റ് നമ്പറിന്റെ മുന്നിൽ 0 ഇട്ടുകൊണ്ട് വലിയ കാര്യമൊന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ. 0 1 0 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 10 തന്നെയല്ലേ. സിമിലർലി ആഫ്റ്റർ ദ ഡെസിമൽ പോയിന്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വെറുതെ 0 ഇടുന്നതിനെ കൊണ്ട് പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് കാര്യമൊന്നുമില്ല. മനസ്സിലായോ? ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് 0.530 is same as 0.53 itself. You get it? കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ ആയോ? അതായത് ഇപ്പൊ നോക്ക്, നമ്മൾ 010നെ നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെ എഴുതിയത്? 10 എന്ന് എഴുതിയില്ലേ? 10 എന്ന് എഴുതിയില്ലേ? We have written as 10 because we know that there is no use when we put a 0 before 10. That should be 10 itself. Similarly, after the decimal point, we can there is no use for writing zeros. That is, it is same as there is how many zeros. It is not a matter. It is just 10.53. അതായത് ഡെസിമൽ പോയിന്റിന് മുന്നേ ഉള്ള നമ്പറിൽ മുന്നിൽ 0 ഇടുന്നതും അതുപോലെ ഡെസിമൽ പോയിന്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള നമ്പേഴ്സിൽ ലാസ്റ്റിൽ 0 ഇടുന്നതും തമ്മിൽ ലാസ്റ്റിൽ 0 ഇടുന്നതിലും കാര്യമില്ല. ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് ആ അവസാനം വരുന്ന 0നെ ഒഴിവാക്കാം. അതുപോലെ ഡെസിമൽ പോയിന്റിന് മുൻപാണെങ്കിൽ ആദ്യം വരുന്ന 0നെ ഒഴിവാക്കാം. ക്ലിയർ ആയോ? ഇനി ഇപ്പൊ 10.503 എന്നാണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചോ. ഈ 0നെ ഒഴിവാക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ നമുക്ക്? After 0 there is a non-zero number. Is it? That is 3. Here is a non-zero number. 3 is here after the 0. But if there is no numbers after 0, that is no non-zero numbers after 0, we can just remove all the zeros. There is no use of writing so many zeros after the decimal points. Is it clear?
Yes.
That is, we know that 10.5 is same as 10.50. നമ്മള് കടയിൽ പോയി ഒരു പെന്നിന്റെ പൈസ ചോദിച്ചു. 10 രൂപയാണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാല് 10.5 is 10.5. Is it? 10.5 is same as 10.5. And also നമ്മൾ പൈസ കൊടുക്കുകയാണെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചോ. നമ്മുടെ കയ്യില് 50 പൈസയുടെ ചില്ലറയല്ലേ ഉണ്ടാവുക, 50 പൈസ അല്ലെ? അപ്പൊ നമ്മള് 50 പൈസയാ കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. നമ്മളോട് പറഞ്ഞ പൈസ എത്രയാ? 10.5. പക്ഷെ നമ്മൾ കൊടുക്കുന്ന എത്രയാ? ഒരു 10 രൂപയുടെ നോട്ടും കൊടുക്കും, ഒരു 50 പൈസയുടെ കോയിനും കൊടുക്കും അല്ലെ?